Good morning, network. You can see the smile across my face today. It is an honor and privilege to introduce you Dr. Paula Joyce. You see her name above, you see her profile in the comment section. Please connect with her. I want to take a moment and honor her. I want to take a moment of gratitude. Dr. Paula Joyce believed in me in the beginning of my journey. I reached out to her we build a friendship, which I tell you is number one on this platform. Build the friendship and the real relationship before you do anything else. And I had the honor and privilege of being on her radio show. She is a mentor to me. She is a big advocate for supporting women on their journey. She is a trailblazer, and I have nothing but respect and admiration for her from the bottom of my heart. So please welcome Dr. Paula Joyce this morning. Good
Thank,
morning.
thank you so much. Good morning. It's just a joy to see you and to be with you again. I love you, and I'm so grateful that your book and my radio show brought us together because not many of the relationships stick, and this one has really blossomed. So I am grateful.
Oh, I'm grateful too. You kidding me? Before we get into our interview, can you please tell people what you do for a living and what you've done?
Yes, I am a life coach. I was a radio show host for 8.5 years and just ended that in August. But all of the shows are still available on demand. Uplift Your Life, Nourishment of the Spirit. It's not time specific. It's general, and it's as important today as it was then. I help businesses and individuals to grow. I call myself a personal business and spiritual life coach. The spiritual aspect is very important to me because nothing happens to the extent that it can without the involvement of the spiritual realm. We can do a lot of work as human beings, but when we call in help from our guides and angels and the beautiful, loving spirits who want to help us, then miracles can happen. And so I help people with their health, their relationships, health meaning physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. It's all connected. And mind, body, spirit is real. It's not just woo woo and, those crazy people from whatever crazy names are given to people. It's really ancient and it's traditional. It's what we all did before there were pharmaceutical drugs. We used the earth and we used the spiritual realm. We used energy to heal and relationships. So I'm especially interested in helping people to heal from abuse, including self abuse, because we all hurt ourselves with all the negative thoughts that we have. And I remember having one guest on who worked in the area of abuse, and she said, "Oh, well, once the thought is there, you can't remove it." Well, that's not true. I have changed my thinking. Those negative thoughts almost never enter anymore. Not perfect. I still have, some of that, but not the constant bombardment that I used to have. We can change the way we think. And, there's a phrase, that expression that I picked up somewhere where someone said, don't let those negative thoughts live in your mind rent free. We are allowing them to stay there. So we can change that. We can get rid of our anger, not just manage it. We can get rid of it. We can get rid of our stress. We can get rid of our anxiety. I'm changing my spine. I have had an S curve. Well, I still have some of it, but it's almost all gone now. And it was horrible, and I was in constant pain. We can change anything if we truly believe and work at it. It doesn't just, oh, that's what I want. And instantly we need to put in the work. But I'd rather put in the work of getting better than continue to get worse. So we have choices. And I like to help people see their choices, see the world more clearly. One of the big things that I do, I work with businesses, I consult, I do workshops, I do speeches. So it's the public realm in the individual and also business and nonprofits. Um, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. It's helping people to become all that they can be, to release the fears, the negative energies, the prejudices, the belief systems that we've been taught but are wrong. We don't have to believe everything that we were taught. The world is full of love. And the more we see and feel the love, the more we become love and light. And then we spread that to everyone we meet, everyone we talk to, everyone we pass on the street. And life becomes different. And it can become different for all of us, not just some of us. We can all create the life that we want.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. So people can ask, what kind of doctor are you? I know, but what kind of doctor are you?
I have a Ph.D. in education, and that's basically what I am. I'm an educator and a healer. I've done a lot of work to be able to clear myself so that positive energies can run through me. We're all facilitators. We are here on earth allowing the good and the love and the light to come through us and pass into the world on earth.
And you are a trailblazer. I have to have all these questions in my head. What was it like for you to get into broadcasting? When did that part of your journey start?
It started maybe about 12 years ago, and it was purely accidental. There was someone on Facebook who was starting a radio show network, and I never reached out to people who I didn't know and friended them. And I just reached out to him because it sounded intriguing. And someone had told me, I think you would be a great radio show host. And I thought that was humorous. But when I saw this opportunity, I thought, well, why not? So that show lasted. That was called Uplift Your Life with Dr. Paula. And that lasted. His network folded. But it was an introduction to being a radio show host. And I thought, oh, I like this. This works for me. So I tried. One of the things I teach is silver linings and making lemonade out of lemons. So I had these 18 shows, and I thought, well, instead of just letting them die on the vine, what can I do with this? And I took clips and put them on YouTube because it was information I wanted to get out to people to help them grow. And then Voice America found me through that and invited me to be on their network. And they were wonderful for a long time. It was, 8.5 years, every week.
Yes.
And then it was just, it just got to be a lot. There were other things I wanted to do, and I felt like it was time for me to move on. But that was how it started. And it really